Hey guys,
This is Julie,
and this is Kelly.
and you're listening to Get Wooed.
Wooed. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we've done that.
I know. I forgot what we do. I asked her.
I know. And I'm sure some people have been wondering where the F we have been. It's been about 6 months, and we're back. We're ready. We're gonna catch everybody up about what we have been doing.
Yeah.
But before that,
A little rosé. Cheers. This one's pretty good. Kind
it's
of
actually
sweet.
pretty good.
Yeah, considering it's barefoot.
I know.
Kelly doesn't drink barefoot. I'm surprised she's even drinking this. You know,
What are
she's
you
on that
talking about?
caviar, wagyu. What else?
I don't eat wagyu.
Truffle. I
I don't
know,
eat
but you
wagyu.
like to be surrounded by it.
I want everyone around me to be surrounded by it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's catch up. So the last time we released an episode was June of last year, but I feel like so much has changed since then. So why don't you catch us up on what has what do I see over there?
Are you being blinded?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What is that?
I guess my biggest life change is that I am engaged.
Woo!
I know. It kind of feels like I've been engaged for a really long time, but it also feels like I just got engaged.
Do you love it? Do you love engaged life?
I do love it.
Would you recommend it? 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I feel like you just feel already like you're in a more serious, committed relationship. And granted, Tommy and I's relationship has always been on the fast track, right?
Fast track to love.
Fast track to love. Like, I think people think that we've been together for a really long time.
It feels like it now. It feels like you're like one of those couples that has always been together. Like I can't remember life before you guys were together.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. But it's just funny when we meet new people and they ask us like, oh, like how long have you guys been together? When did you get engaged? So we dated for a year and then we got engaged. The man got a tattoo of my name in Korean after 3 months.
I remember that.
We're on the fast track to love, but I love engaged life. I love living with Tommy and Leo.
Leo, yes.
Leo, our
Yes,
golden
of
doodle.
course.
I think moving back to Vegas to start this new adventure has been
The best choice
the
ever.
best choice ever.
No
I
more
could not
Denver.
imagine it.
No more
Denver. I will say that I do miss Denver as a city.
Okay, I was like, what do you miss about Denver?
I miss Denver as a city. I miss the area that I was living in.
You miss the basement?
Not the basement. Pre-basement. I miss my studio. I don't miss the snow, but I miss just everything Denver had to offer. And I feel like my time there was really short, but I love life right now.
You made the right decision, I think.
I think so. I think it's funny because one of our last episodes, I think we were talking about weddings and engagements and all that good stuff. And
Here you are.
here I am.
In the middle of it.
Yes. We have a date picked October 9th of this year. And so our lives are consumed with wedding planning.
How's the wedding planning going?
It's going. It's going. That could be a whole another episode on its own where we dive into weddings and my wedding and wedding planning. But
Okay, we'll save it for that episode then.
yeah, I can say it's going. We've got the venue picked so far.
That's good. That's a huge step.
Yes, it is. But I can tell you, I have not even gone dress shopping. I don't have anything else.
Am I going to be there when you go
You
dress
will be
shopping?
there.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but on top of that, like life has been busy. Been working with Jump Force Agency, which is a digital marketing agency. So busy with that, helping Tommy with the suit business. Last year, I was supposed to help him a little bit more.
Right.
But I started working with the agency and that kind of took over a lot of my time. And so now this year in 2022, that is one of our goals is to 10x that business.
Wow.
Wow.
10x is crazy.
I know. And it's so much fun, I can say, to work together to kind of grow something and build something together.
Do you run into any like troubles working together? I mean, you guys like live together, you work together, you do like everything together.
Yeah.
Do you ever get annoyed of him?
Definitely. Absolutely.
You're like every damn day.
Absolutely, I get annoyed. But one of the things that I practice if I ever get annoyed, which it just gets to the annoyance level. We've actually never gotten into a large fight. Yeah, we've never been in a fight.
Ever. Your entire relationship.
Our entire relationship. I've gotten mad at him, but we've never gotten into a fight.
Like an altercation, right?
Yeah. Where we both think that we're right. Nothing like that, which maybe is kind of scary because I think that every couple eventually will get into that. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think some couples just never fight? Couples.
I used to not believe that like people like never fight and it's always like one person giving up or like having to compromise more. But I think it could just be like, okay, I believe what I believe, you believe what you believe. Let's just accept it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's healthy to get into those like screaming matches and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I was always under the impression, or I have always thought that eventually you will get in a fight because you spend so much time together and you're making all these big life decisions together. So of course, there are some things that you may not agree on. But now that I'm in this relationship with Tommy, I just don't see us getting to that point where it blows up.
I think if you're with the right person,
yeah,
maybe it doesn't get there.
Maybe we'll never get in a fight. But when I do get annoyed.
Okay, yeah, so what do you do? What do you practice? Because, you know, I am very easily annoyed with everything. So maybe you can teach me how to calm down this annoyance.
So I don't know if you can apply this, maybe you can tweak it, but when I get annoyed at Tommy or even Leo, right? He's a crazy boy.
Oh, he's crazy.
He's a handful.
He is.
He's
cute. Like 20 handfuls.
Yes. I just think back to when we were doing long distance and we were FaceTiming all of the time and we were talking on the phone and where we would miss each other so much and all I wanted to do was to be with him. And that sounds so corny and cheesy, but that's all I wanted was to just be there on the couch and watch a movie or cook dinner together. Or with Leo, all I wanted to do was cuddle with him. And so now when I get annoyed and it's over something stupid, I'm like, I just think back to that time when I felt that way.
Yeah.
And I try to just appreciate this time a little bit more. But
you're like grateful.
Yeah, I try to be more grateful, right? And it's funny because like before we would do more cute things for each other, I guess. You know, when you're in a new relationship, I'll take the Theragun, for example. We have a Theragun. And before, in the beginning of our relationship, it's like, babe, let me do the Theragun on you. Like, I would offer it.
And now you're like, do it yourself, throw it at him. Like, it's not charged, but you figure it out.
Yeah. Like, now he's requesting it. And I'm like, oh, like, can't you
I'm
just
so tired.
Yourself? Yeah.
So, do you feel like once you stop doing those, like, little cutesy things, it's like end of honeymoon phase? Or is it just because it's like you're... I don't know, in a different...
I think about that. I get it. I get it.
Does it mean like you don't like them as much anymore, or it's like you don't want to try as hard, or is it just because like you're in a different stage?
I think you're in a different stage, and I think you are just comfortable with that person.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I say like that beginning stage when we were first dating, I was trying to cherish it as much as I could because I knew that eventually that would kind of go away because it's natural. You live with someone or you spend so much time with someone, you're going to be comfortable with them.
Right.
That now it's just like, I know you love me. I love you. You can do the Theragun on your own.
I love it.
But I still tried to offer.
Reminder for today.
I still try to offer. Yes. So Kelly, when you get annoyed at whomever, just try to think that you guys could be in a long-term or long-distance relationship, and little things like doing Theragun on each other are very special, actually.
Thank you for the advice.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so it's just been busy, and very excited for this year. I think there are a lot of exciting things happening.
I mean, everything's exciting. You're like maybe buying your first home.
Yeah.
You're planning your wedding. And,
honeymoon, hopefully, get to see you more, starting this podcast up again.
I know, so exciting.
Yeah. I would even say the podcast too. It's like,
I think
it's exciting.
We found like a new, like, it's like revitalizing
right
for us.
Yeah, it's not, I'm not going to say that it was ever a chore, but it's just, there's more things to look forward to, and we're excited about the topics that we're going to be talking about. And because we took that extended break, I feel like we appreciate this a little bit more too.
Yes, I agree.
So enough about me. What about you? What have you been up to? I feel like you had, I think we both had pretty crazy years last year.
Yeah, 2021, I don't think ended up being anything I thought it would be at all. Like, basically from the beginning of the year, I was like, oh, this is going to be weird. I mean, got COVID last year. Worst start of the year.
Her parents still don't know.
Yeah, hopefully they don't watch this and they're like, you never told me. But I mean, I think before I was not really interested in dating. We started this dating podcast, but we both didn't have a lot to talk about dating because you very quickly got into a serious relationship.
Yeah.
And then I was just not dating. And I kind of assumed that would continue on to last year. But yeah, I am in a relationship now.
Wow. Did you know that, Tyler?
Yeah, we've been together for almost a year.
That's so crazy. I remember the beginning of it. I remember you telling me I'm getting set up, blah, blah, blah.
I almost didn't go on the date.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know. I don't feel like it today. But
Thank God you did.
I'm very grateful that I did. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that has completely changed like my life in a sense. But also I quit my job that, I've been working at the company for 6 years. I quit that job. And I started 2 companies last year. So like every day is like a roller coaster. Yeah. I'm sure you feel that too. It's just like, I'll wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, it's a fine day. And then like during lunchtime, I'm like, oh my God, this is great. I'm on like the craziest high. And then by 5 p.m., I'm like in tears, It's like every day and it takes a lot out on you. And I think I've gone through like so many like small bouts of like depression over the last year, even leaving my job. It felt like
you had FOMO.
It wasn't FOMO, but it felt like it was a breakup from a really long-term relationship. And I'm still kind of going through it. So it's like, some days I'm just like, oh, did I make the right decision? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like every day I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this? Like, why did you decide to do this? But I think everything happens for good. So just gotta like power through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I honestly am.
Thank you.
Like last year for me too, I quit my job.
Yeah.
I quit my job. We both quit our
We're
jobs.
like parallel lives somehow.
No, we both quit our jobs and we have both been working our jobs for a while. Like we grew with our jobs. We grew up.
It's like we grew up with them. And it's kind of like leaving family is what it felt like.
Yeah, definitely. But now looking back, and it's been about a year since I quit my job.
Best decision.
Best decision. And for anyone, I feel like kind of in that situation, think about it, think smart, plan. But I think it's a good time to reevaluate your life.
And what you want.
Yes.
And I mean, at the end of the day, the worst thing that could happen is that we have to go get full-time jobs again, which is like what we were doing prior to all of this. But at least we're never going to have to wonder, like, what if we did that?
Yeah. Yeah. They say, like, this year and last year, it's such a big, like, resignation year, right?
I mean, everybody's hiring.
Everyone is hiring.
Yeah.
So many people, I think, are wanting more for their lives and wanting to do what they enjoy doing and pursuing their passions. And I am all for it.
Yeah.
Just think about it, though.
Yeah.
Think smart.
We're not telling you to quit your job, but
yeah. Like, I'm sure financially you had to plan ahead, right? You knew what you were working with and you knew what was going to sustain you for how long. And
Yeah, that has definitely been like a crazy like whirlwind for me, especially.
yeah, because Kelly Lee lives a very luxe life, okay? She cannot live on, I don't know, peanuts and...
Actually, I could. Peanuts have a lot of protein.
Okay. But it cannot support your caviar habit.
That's why you just sell it.
Yeah. If anyone wants caviar, hit her
Or
up.
Wagyu. So, as people can see if they're watching, our theme of today is love and Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. V-Day.
V-Day. Okay, so many questions about Valentine's Day. What are your thoughts about Valentine's Day? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Like,
I love every holiday.
that's true. You're like very, you like celebrating every holiday.
I love celebrating every holiday.
You love themes.
I love themes. I'm a big
You love a
person.
theme.
Yes, I love a good theme. Tommy's like me too. He loves every holiday. He likes to celebrate it all. We actually did not celebrate Lunar New Year.
Last year?
This
It hasn't passed.
Oh, it hasn't passed yet.
Oh, wait.
Lunar New Year.
Oh,
we don't plan to celebrate it. He's never brought it up. Maybe we need to change
But do
that.
you normally celebrate it?
No, but I should.
I mean, you're just
Year of the Tiger.
You're supposed to eat like noodles and dumplings all day. So, I mean,
Well, I'm gonna celebrate
Yeah.
it then. I'm gonna celebrate it. But we love all holidays. Valentine's Day, I like to celebrate, but I don't like to go out on Valentine's Day because I just don't like to see
That crowd.
the lovey-do. Yeah, I don't want to see people making out.
yeah, me either.
But I fully expect something.
Oh, like what?
Let me see. Last year was actually Tommy and I's first Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because you guys met in March the year before.
Uh-huh. So that was our first time. And it was like a week after I had just moved in.
Okay.
So I think I woke up to brunch. He made brunch and there was like a balloon and flowers, just all the typical stuff. And then I think that night we had dinner. I think we cooked a nice dinner. He got me a gift. He put like this really cute heart petal situation on the bed.
Aww.
And Leo was a puppy and he jumped right. It was the cutest thing ever. Leo was part of the celebration.
Well, if you try to do that this year, the petals would go
It's
flying
gonna be
everywhere.
a big, big heart.
Your bed might be broken after Leo jumps onto
I
it.
know. So I guess that is what I do to celebrate Valentine's Day. I do expect something, although I don't think of it as the most important holiday. Of course, it's like what do they call it?
Hallmark
holiday. Yeah, it's just marketed really well.
Right.
I do still want to celebrate it. Like, I'm not Irish, but I celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
You're like, I will drink all of the whiskey.
Tommy is half Irish, so
Oh, makes sense.
yeah. Our heir will be Irish, so that considers me Irish. Yeah, so I don't love it, but I celebrate it.
I'm not big on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah. I just don't understand.
Okay, I know you don't like Valentine's Day, but I feel like, do we need to use a code name to do that?
I think you can say his name.
Okay. I'm just going to call him Koala Bear.
Okay.
I think Koala Bear is low-key a hopeless romantic, and I feel like he will shower you with gifts.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe not shower, but like I think it's going to be a good holiday this year for you.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just don't really like the holiday. I mean, it's like you, I would rather just go out on the 16th or something.
Yeah, and celebrate it then.
And actually, the 16th is our anniversary.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, today is Valentine's Day. Did you get Koala Bear anything? You love gifts, so although you don't
I love gifts.
Valentine's Day,
I don't love gifts.
you like giving gifts.
Yes, I have thought about it, but I think it's because it's like, it mixes in with the 1 year kind of thing, so.
Okay. I kind of see you giving like a pillow with your face all over it.
We did that already, remember?
Oh.
I don't know what happened to that pillow. I don't know if it got like beat up, but.
Yeah.
No, I guess I don't really want to say.
Okay. So,
But something, I'm more of like giving like something useful, right? Not like, he knows I don't like flowers, so I probably won't get flowers.
okay. You'll get noodles.
Oh yeah. Just give me like a lifetime supply of noodles and then I'll be super happy.
What would you say to a couple
Okay.
where they have different opinions on Valentine's Day? Like, what if you're a guy and you're like, I don't care about Valentine's Day. I don't agree with the messaging. It's not my jam. But a girl
It's like expecting like full on,
yes,
like 100%
loves
love.
Valentine's Day. How do you meet in the medium? In the middle. How do you meet in the middle?
Well, I feel like that takes a lot of compromise, right? So the only way they can meet in the middle is to have like kind of a okay Valentine's Day. Like maybe make a reservation, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, oh, it's specifically for Valentine's Day, but like take the effort, make a reservation. You don't have to go and buy like 20 million flowers, but at least try. And then if you're on the receiving end of that and you're expecting like this grandiose gesture, like calm your tits.
Calm it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about communication too? I will say, like, I think maybe it was our anniversary. I think Tommy had done something that was a little bit on the smaller scale, and I think I was expecting something more, and I think he got in trouble from me.
Oh, like what? What did he have to do to make up for it?
I don't remember. My memory's a little foggy. But
Here, let's have some more rosé, and then maybe that will jog your memory.
right. But I think that was a communication thing for sure, and kind of poor on my end because I think I showed that I was displeased, but I wasn't verbally letting him know why I was.
You're like, I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
But then he picked it up and he's like, oh, okay.
It's not fine.
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was so important to you, but I guess it is. So
Yeah.
now I know next year on our anniversary, I'm going to put a little bit more effort into it.
It is all about communication.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's key. So now that we are officially back with our podcast,
Yes.
how are you feeling about it? What do you hope that will come out of the podcast this year?
I think for us, it took a little bit of time because, when we did start this, it was all about like modern dating. It was all about, us being on dating apps and like going through these like crazy ass dates that we went through. But like we discussed, it just felt like it wasn't genuine anymore because
Yeah.
we were just like trying to remember dates that we went on like 2 or 3 years ago. And it's like, we think this is what happened. This might've been what happened. And it's like, if it was like a bad experience, I think we try to like forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what we said was like not relatable anymore, right?
Yeah.
But we've always wanted the podcast to also grow with us. And I think now, we'll do more interviews with people who are actually dating so they can tell us what they're going through. So it's like actually in the now.
Mm-hmm.
And then also just talk about things that are changing in our lives. Like you get to talk about planning weddings, possibly buying a home. But yeah, it's like, I just want people to relate to us.
Yeah, I agree. I am excited to incorporate more interviews, real people, real dating, and just going over the things that are changing in our lives. Like for you, the businesses that you're trying to start and learning more about that and just living life together.
And drinking a lot of rosé on
Drinking
the way.
so much rosé. I think another big change is our cadence, right? How often we're putting out the episodes.
Right.
And so I think we're going to be doing more on the bi-weekly schedule.
Right. And talking about things, I mean, we were always talking about things we wanted to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
but, really putting more thought into like our episodes and like the guests that we bring on.
Yes. Cheers to that. So I'm happy to be back with you.
Me too.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Love you.
Love you. And we'll see you in a week or 2 weeks.